Hello, I'm Keith Gordon. I'm the broker, founder for the company Altru Realty. It's Altru Realty. So the reason why I'm shooting this video is specifically addressing the floods of Helene in the St. Pete greater area, all the way down to Sarasota, back up the coast towards Cedar Key. So I have a lot of friends, family that were affected by the storm. Devastating storm. Some people had 4 feet of water in their homes. Some people had 2 inches. So whether it's 2 inches or 4 feet, some people are considering to sell. If you're considering to sell your home, I would be glad to represent you with single agency, meaning fiduciary duty to you, the seller. I don't work for buyers or buyer's agents. I work exclusively for sellers. And I only charge sellers 1.5 if you've been affected by the hurricane, Helene or Milton, and you have a damaged property. The reason why I'm offering this 1.5% representation agreement is because I can represent you well at 1.5%, do all the marketing on the MLSs, all the major real estate websites like Realtor.com, Zillow, on down the line, including the IDX feed, which sends all the other realtors the listing. So your marketing will be effective. The representation will be excellent. I've sold $1.5 billion worth of real estate all over Florida. I have an impeccable reputation. You do not have to offer a buyer's agent a commission in this particular instance. Now, we all probably heard about the Sitzer-Burnett class action settlement, about commissions that went into effect August of 2023. In general, when offers are made, agents do request commission of 2.5 to 3%. That's the flow I see in all the offers that the company is getting. But when you're dealing with vacant land or selling a home as is, where is, meaning that you're selling it with all its faults, you're not representing anything about the home's warranty or condition, in those instances, you're really selling dirt. In that case, sure, buyer representation is important if the buyer is an end user, but in most instances, when you're selling a home that's been damaged, you're dealing with an investor crowd that's going to try to buy your property. And often, in those cases, they aren't represented by a buyer's agent. And if they are, it's not the same as an end user where you have a buyer trying to get a house for $500,000, $750,000 or $1 million. Every dollar is important to them because of their down payment, etc. So in those cases, those buyers are sensitive about commissions. And if the agent doesn't get it from the seller, they really are going to have a hard time getting it from the buyer. But that's not the case with selling an affected home in the greater Tampa Bay area when it comes down to water damage, because it's an investor. Investors don't care about getting paid back a commission, even if they're a realtor, buying it for themselves, an investor type, whomever they are, you don't really need to pay that commission. So you can literally sell your home for a total of 1.5%. Now, I'm not saying offers will not come in requesting a commission for the buy side. If they are, then you have to consider paying a buy side commission. So as far as representation goes and how to sell your home, you sell it or list it right where you want to get for the property. Add no wiggle room. And the reason being is the market wants to buy these properties, but they will not pay a premium because there's many to choose from. So do what I call pricing at your walk number. That's the number that you want to sell your home at. And anticipate no negotiating battle. My job to represent you is literally to vet those calls, vet those buyers. Make sure that the buyer we do engage has the right escrow in the deal. I will require a lot of escrow, as much as $50,000. And the reason why is because there is a very short due diligence period, maybe 7 days. And from there, the escrows are non-refundable. So if you want excellent representation, you only want to pay 1.5% commission, you can trust the services at Altru Realty. We are affiliated with New Frontier Title. We have an excellent title company, and I'm a co-owner of that company as well. We have a fantastic processor named Lynn Symington who will take you right to close. And if you have any questions about selling the home, give me a call. I've sold 5,500 homes in Florida, and I'd be glad to consult with you about any of your questions. Thanks for listening.